Hello and welcome, I am GuffMeUp and I am back with information and thoughts for Guild Wars 2 updates. I plan on, well, I'm hoping to bring this back. Although this won't be bringing it back on a very high note, because this isn't really much that was added. Anyway, the new format is going to start with what can we do. And with this, the only really new thing, which isn't actually new gameplay-wise, is recycled from from Dragonball Arena. Alright, so you want to know about your Dragon Balls. This isn't your normal Dragon Ball. You don't got your Goku or your Vegetas. You got two teams. You got red and blue. You're on one of them. It's entirely random who you're playing with. So you could join in the middle of a really fucked up match where you're losing, or you could just, you know, be there from the beginning. Still lose, maybe win. Anyway, you start out at base level. Like you're Goku from Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Again, no Gokus, but you know what I mean. You have to upgrade your abilities. Now, in order to upgrade your one, you have to pick up... Well, in order to upgrade any ability, you have to pick up these little orbs. In order to upgrade your one ability from a fireball into a bird, that's kind of long range. Yeah, anyway, to get that, there are bounce pads on the side of the arena. It's the one near there. Just watch the footage. I'm trying to kind of... I'll be showing it on repeat, maybe. Anyway, for your 2 ability, that is the orb right next to the spawn points. Just go grab that. You'll have a little AoE fire you could throw out. Does 30 damage. It's okay. It's pretty good. Now, with your 3rd ability, you get a ice trap to chill opponents. That is in the middle on the higher platforms, sort of. Well, they're not platforms, just the higher rock formations. You can use that when opponents are chasing you to, you know, keep them away. Your 4 ability is a kick that'll stun opponents. This is connected to an achievement. It's normally on the left or right side of that kind of main pathway. It'll just kind of be there, you grab it, and then you can stun opponents with it while also doing a bit of damage. And your final one, the 5, is sort of in the middle of those tunnels. It's not on either side, and there's only 2 of them that keep spawning. That'll give you a shield that'll reflect all projectiles back at people. Although apparently the shield size depends on how big your character is. So if you're a Norn, you're really gonna want that because your shield is much bigger and reflecting a lot more. And yeah, that's a really useful ability. And anyway, you just pick those up. There are special pickups on the top. A little arena. You can get up there by stepping on the cogs. You will get and you'll see a black kind of orb. Grab that and you'll be invisible for a set amount of time, and you can attack people freely while you're invisible. They won't see you, but I think they'll still see your attacks flying at them. And then you have a attack orb pickup that'll be right below that on that kind of sort of center platform. Just go ahead and yeah, pick up that. You'll attack faster. I'm not sure if you hit harder. I just know you attack faster. And then finally, our health pickups. There are 4 in the middle arena, kind of making a diamond. One close to their spawn, one close to ours, one on the left side, one on the right. And then there are even bigger ones right near each spawn. And then there are the smallest one, which are in the tunnels that have the, you know, level 1, I mean the number 1 skill upgrade, and the number 5, you know, shield upgrade. And yeah, that's Dragon Ball. You got your pickups. You just want to, you know, stick with your team, pick up abilities, and kill the other people. That's it. That's Dragon Ball Arena. Now back to your original programming. Back to the video. That's the only real activity / thing to do. Now, when we talk about rewards, one of the things you can do is at this vendor.
Greetings from Brent.
Talk to them. I've already bought mine for today, but you can buy either 1, a pack of 5, or a pack of 10.
Make
okay, my game might be a little fucking loud. People are setting off goddamn fireworks! Okay, anyway, You can buy a pack of 1, a pack of 5, and a pack of 10. Don't worry about the gold amount. For the most part, you will earn back what you spent. Just you have to sell these afterwards. And you will mainly get, like, luck, some food items, or if you're really lucky, you'll get a different trash item, like the golden rab figurine, but it's worth 8 gold, just for one of them. And you can also get lucky enough to get a lucky ram lantern backpack. There are 2 types. There's the normal lucky ram lantern, and then there's the great one. As you can see, the physics on them are a little iffy, because if you, like, turn, they stop, practically. They go in slow motion as they swing back. Except when they're actually moving, or your character's moving, then they move perfectly fine, but once you're stopped, they kind of go in all slow motion. Now this, I'm pretty sure you just get from the envelopes that you buy, and this, I think you have to craft? If you do, I will put either an annotation or a link in the description to the wiki page of this and how to craft it. But it may very well just also be an item you get from the envelopes. Now beyond that, there is no... Actually, wait. Let's see. As for rewards... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now... Well, maybe that format won't work. Anyway, next we're going to achievements. There is no overall set of achievements, there is just your dailies. I've already done Sparkling Demonstration and Finding Fortune. Finding Fortune you will get just by opening the envelopes you buy from this character, or from buying envelopes like these that you get from the other achievements.
Greetings from Grant.
Sparkling Demonstration is to set off 5 celebration firecrackers in both here and World v World. Now the one here is, well, I'll just go ahead and point you to each of them. We'll start from the northernmost. We have number 1 right here. I'll fast forward a bit. Number 2 is right up here.
Hope begins in the dark.
Number 3 right here. Number 4 is actually kind of tricky. It's up on this here. Number 5, the farthest one, is all the way down here, around this corner. There you go. Those are all the ones in the Divinity's Reach. Now for the World v World Borderlands. Your first one is right here, the center thing. Your next one is over here. Hop up on these, set it off. Third one right over there. These aren't hard to find, but I figured I'd make a guide anyway. You have your next one here. After setting this off, you may want to wait to make sure you get credit before you hit the one right behind it over here, because that has that glitch for me when I tried to do it in this area. I set them both off, and I think I set them both off too quickly that I only got credit for one, even though I hit both of them. And yeah, though, that's pretty much all you need to do for the dailies is play Dragonball Arena, do the firecracker thing that I just showed you, and then buy some envelopes or just open envelopes you get from the other 2 achievements, because I think each one gives you 3, so you should be fine. Plus, by doing these achievements, you also get a laurel for doing all 3. So I guess that's also under a reward. I'll have to get a better format. Anyway, beyond that, there is new looks to things, obviously. There's a new look to every citadel in the Borderlands of World v World. There is also a new look to that area in Divinity's Reach. And yeah, beyond that, some Siege got revamps. I didn't get footage of the catapult, but I know the ram, the trebuchet, and the ballista all have revamped looks. They all look different for what I imagine is the duration of the festival. Plus the supply Doliacs, they have kind of new look. They're just kind of dressed up for the festival as well. And the final new thing I mentioned, because I mentioned the rewards, the envelopes, the activity, the dailies, Dragon Ball. Beyond that, there are new weapons. I should have just exited out. Alright, now for the weapons. The crimson ones, since this is the last thing, I'll go ahead and just show them off and give my opinions as we go through. Alright, the axe. Once it loads. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back and they're loaded. Okay. Okay, so we're starting with the axe. It's got an okay look to it. It's obvious all of them are gonna have like this blind demon on them with glowing eyes. The axe is okay. I just don't see myself using it on any character. Dagger's not bad too. Nice spiky look to it. Focus? Okay, that's a pretty good focus because it makes your fist basically a demon lion head. My bulky gloves kind of got in the way of previewing it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty nice focus. Great sword. I don't know. I'm not the fan of the kind of split design and how one side's smaller than the other. Yeah, I mean the hilt and going up to it is all fine, but right when it gets to the whole split and everything, I'm not feeling that. The hammer, again glowing eyes. Okay, hilt, demon head again. It's not bad. Okay, the longbow's just kind of a mess of spikes and stuff. Eh. And the mace. That's a pretty good one. Now the pistol. Let's see, how do I... There, okay. So you got like the lion hugging the gun. Or more like it's coughing it up, I guess. Same with the rifle. Just, you know, bigger. Now the scepter. It's got a nice design. Although I think it would have been more favorable, or people would have liked it more if it had some type of effect. It's okay, but I don't see anyone getting... I mean, it's got a lot of detail. It's okay. It's okay. Short bow. 2 lions on it. Staff. Kind of just a longer scepter. Look, well actually I guess it's got that too. Now that's not bad. The regular sword. If only it had like the great sword hilt and not another lion looking like it's catching or holding on to something. But the blade itself is pretty cool. And the torch. I don't know. It's okay, but I'm not exactly a fan of it. A little coming out of it. I mean, if it had more fire to it and it looked more like just a flame coming from the mouth, not a tube on the torch, then that would have been better. And Warhorn. Oh, I heard that with this, you actually hear a lion's roar instead of your normal Warhorn sound, which is pretty freaking cool. And again, lion's just taking a ride. Finally, the shield. This is currently, I think, the most expensive item. Or at least, it's the most highly priced, so I guess people like it the most. It's got a nice... It's focusing entirely on the demon head and the hair kind of acting... Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I already got the Super Adventure Box shield, so I guess I'm not really looking for any, but I can understand the appeal. Even though it kind of leaves the character undefended right there. I have a problem with shield designs that look too small. It's okay. It's okay. And yeah, alright, now, since we've gone over all the information, and I've shown you all those, now for my opinion. Oh wait, information, one last bit. There are 2 things that are not yet available. Well, 3 things that are not yet available, and I don't know how they're going to be introduced or given. But there is a mini mystical dragon. I remember reading somewhere that this will only be available for the Chinese client, which has me worried. They shouldn't be region restricting like that, but that was just a random comment I think I saw somewhere. So hopefully that's bull, and we actually do get access to it. The other 2 is a lion mask and a dragon mask, which both just generally look kind of silly. That's all they really are. Oh, and I almost forgot. Man, I'm supposed to be precise with my information, but I'm messing up. There is a new costume, the Imperial outfit. I went ahead and got it for my Necro, because I'm a fan of Dynasty Warriors and just kind of that era in general. That this is kind of containing with its look. And yeah, that is about what's new. I believe the plush Ram backpack was already in before the update. And yeah. Okay, now for my opinions. This is disappointing. For me, personally. Mainly because there is no overall goal or item to work for that you can be like, hey, yeah, I have this, I was here during this time. Instead, your only rewards are just entirely luck-based from the envelopes. And yeah, the only event is, well, the only thing to play is recycled from Dragon Bash. Plus, it's kind of disappointing because it makes you think, you know, Dragon Bash may not be coming back at all. If they full-on recycled it for the Chinese New Year event. Unless they're going to recycle it again. But that would be a very bad idea. To have that be like the permanent activity for both those. Well, I guess we won't be seeing Dragon Bash. They already skipped a year. I don't think we'll be seeing that come back. I guess this activity being at this event is kind of like the final nail in the coffin for Dragon Bash. And yeah, overall, it's disappointing. It feels kind of minimal. I mean, there aren't a lot of goals to do. The activity is just something recycled. The visual changes are just kind of 2 areas and a couple Worldly World things. I do think it's cool that they changed the Worldly World things, and they should do that for more holidays in general. But it's still just kind of a little thing that doesn't really affect what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. I mean, the laurel from the normal dailies is fine. It's just there's no overall item or goal to go for. And all we have is something that was rehashed for something new to play. It's not even that new, because it's rehashed, recycled. I mean, it's cool that it's back, but still. So yeah, overall, this event was kind of disappointing to me. And yeah. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you all next time.